What's up, vapors? Thanks for checking out Spin Fuel's Daily Vape TV. My name is Nick, and today we're going to be taking a look at Rig Reserve. So I first discovered these flavors at Vape Expo, New Jersey, where I stopped by the Vaping American Made Products booth, and they had these flavors on display. I think it's really unique and interesting that a mod company would come out with their own line of Eliquid. That being said, these are available in 30 ml glass bottles. The mix ratio is 70 VG, 30 PG, in nicotine strengths of 0, 1.5, 3, and 6 milligram, and the price point's right around $22. Of course, I'll have the links in the description if you want to check out these flavors for yourself. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. First flavor on our list tonight is going to be Roustabout. So the flavor description on this one reads, barrel-aged bourbon whiskey with creamy vanilla custard so smooth you won't be able to stop yourself from going back for more. Alright, so I have it loaded up in the Ego 1 with the Kanger Subtank Nano on top, all ready to go. And let's go ahead and have our first vape. So I was a little skeptical about this one at first. Never been a huge bourbon kind of vanilla fan, but I know there's a big market for that out there. This type of flavor is really unique in the sense that you find more of the standard vanilla custards, and then this one added a little bit of bourbon to it. So I am getting kind of a little bit of almost like a barrel aged kind of smoky flavor in there. And then you get the vanilla custard, and it's almost like a caramel on the exhale. So overall, this one is a very well-rounded flavor, I'd say. Not an all-day vape for me personally, but for those of you that love, the higher-end stuff like Five Ponds, Castle Long, and stuff like that, I would really recommend this one. Just give it a shot. Maybe this one will be a slightly more affordable way to get your favorite flavor. All right, let's go ahead and have another vape. So for the flavor on this one, I'm actually going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Not a bad overall flavor. I was really skeptical about trying this one at first, but now that I'm diving into it, I can really appreciate this one a whole lot more, and I'm glad I tried it. So for those of you that enjoy a nice vanilla and something a little bit different, do recommend trying this one out. For the vapor production, you actually get pretty decent vapor production off of this stuff, and 70-30 is my preferred mix ratio when it comes to e-liquid, and I can see why they did it in this fashion. I mean, I get plenty of clouds, plenty of flavor, really no complaints in that department. And for the throat hit, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. It's actually spot on, right where I like a 3 milligram to be. Nice little throat hit on the exhale, but nothing over the top, so very well done. I'm really impressed with this one. Let's move on to our next flavor. Alright guys, so for the next flavor we have Flux. The flavor description on this one reads, country style lemonade with hints of tart blackberry that cleanses the palate and leaves you feeling refreshed. Now, this past summer, I really loved the berry lemonade kind of flavors, and I tried a whole bunch of them, so this is definitely one of the ones that I really was into. And as of right now, it's probably about 14 degrees in Massachusetts, so I'm really wanting those kind of summery flavors back, so this is going to bring me right back to that point. Let's go ahead and have a vape. So yeah, I pretty much vaped the entire bottle during the summer, so I almost have nothing left in the tank. But I do get that really nice tart blackberry on the inhale, and the exhale is all lemonade. Overall, this is a very sweet and tart kind of flavor. The blackberry, I don't know if it's a little muted or maybe it's just my imagination, but I don't get the blackberry as much as I would really like. I wish they would bump it up a little bit, but that lemonade flavor really does cut through, and it is very refreshing. So they're spot on with the flavor description of that one. Overall, great flavor. I really do enjoy this, and I could see myself vaping it all day for sure. That being said, let's go ahead and have another vape here. Alright guys, so for the ratings on this one, I'm going to give the flavor a 4.5 out of 5. I think this is pretty spot on for flavor. I think if they kicked up that blackberry a little bit, I would give this a 5-star rating for sure. Overall, very refreshing, very sweet, very tart, a little bit light, but overall, very satisfying. Definitely give this one a shot if you like a good berry lemonade. For the vapor production, I will give this a 4 out of 5. Nothing to complain about there, nothing, spectacular about it, but it gives you good clouds and good flavor. So very good for a 70-30 ratio. And for the throat hit, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. Right where I like it to be. Maybe the tartness a little bit affects my throat a little bit more, but nothing really to complain about there. So yeah, definitely give this one a shot, and we'll move on to our next flavor. All right, we are ready to go for our final flavor tonight, which is going to be Gooseneck. Now, the flavor description on this one reads, gourmet saltwater taffy reminiscent of our favorite candy, red licorice. Sure to satisfy your sweet tooth and bring back memories. Now, I've seen a ton of these lately. I mean, there's Carnage by Animal. There's the Broken Bottle Vape Company one that I just unboxed for Craft Vapery. So they all kind of smell the same. Hopefully I find something a little bit different out of this one than I do the other two. But let's go ahead and have our first vape and we'll see. So if I had to compare this flavor to something outside of the vape industry, I would say it's probably something like red licorice, very similar to kind of like the cheap red licorice that you get at the pharmacy or something like that. Not really quite up to the par of a Twizzler or a actual red vine, but it's just a little off to me and it seems a little cheap, but I could definitely see where they were going with this one. It just kind of tastes a little bit more generic, and from the other red licorice kind of flavors I have tried, it's at least average. It's sweet. It's kind of light on flavor. I'd say if anything, it's either a little bit of cherry or maybe strawberry kind of flavor in there, but nothing over the top for sure. So that being said, let's go ahead and have our second vape here. Alright, so for the flavor on this one, I'm going to give it a 3. And that's even giving it a little bit more credit than I think it's due, but honestly, it just kind of tastes like the rest of them. Unfortunately, I don't think they put a lot of work into this flavor. It tastes very generic, but I think it's, something worth a shot if you haven't tried one of the other red licorice kind of flavors. Definitely try this one out for yourself and let me know what you think. So for the vapor production, I'll give it a 4. Stays pretty good, just like the rest of them. You get decent vapor clouds out of it. And for the throat hit, I'll give it a 4.5. Spot on once again, right where I like a 3 milligram to be. I would probably even be more interested in trying this stuff on a dripper, just because it seems to be a little bit on the thicker side, and I feel like it would work really well on a dripper setup, and it wouldn't get quite the throat hit. I might even be interested in getting 1.5 milligram. Not saying I'm going to drop my nic level anytime soon, but I like having a good 3 milligram baseline to try out and test for all you guys out there. So overall, I feel like the Rig Reserve line is definitely worth a shot if you like the flavor descriptions mentioned in this video. That being said, I do have a link in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. If you've tried these flavors before, let me know what you think in the comments section below. Let's talk down there. Also, I want to know where you guys are from and what the weather is like out where you are. I know up in Massachusetts, it's freezing right now, and I'm going to try to enjoy some nice summery type flavors. So yeah, just let me know in the comment section below. That about does it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give a big thumbs up right down there and subscribe if you like this video. It really helps a lot. All the support is really amazing, guys. Really do appreciate it. We're right about at 5,000 subscribers, and I will be doing a giveaway as soon as I hit 5,000. So thank you guys so much for all the support. That being said, make sure you check out spinfuel.com for more of my videos. I have all my stuff up there, as well as Smoke and Joy and Spinfuel official videos. And as always, vape on.